How are you?
Baruch Hashem, how's Rav doing?
Baruch Hashem. Very good, Baruch Hashem. No complaints. Do you know the topic of today?
How to get kids to clean? Is that what Rav said yesterday?
That's not the topic.
Don't want to help me.
Why kids
I
don't
hope
want to
my kids want to help me. Yeah.
Why my kids don't want to help me?
Mm.
So here we go. Sometimes we look back when we were children and we remember that everything was done together. If it's Erev Chag or it's Erev Shabbat, everybody helped, everybody worked, all the kids got, participated. It was a march, fun. No pressure, no screaming, not begging from the parents, because it was an experience. We liked it. Now, when it comes to my family, when I grew up and I got married and I have kids, the picture is far away. What happened? I see I'm surrounded with kids full of apathy, careless, not considered bichlal, blacked. And the arguments, they don't have they never stop around the topic helping at home. So we feel helpless, frustrated, and we are asking ourselves, where is the mistakes? Why our kids don't want to help? Don't they have a heart? Don't they see that I'm almost going to collapse? What do they think? I'm a slave over here. All the claims are okay, correct. That's how we feel. The question is why we feel like that. Are we mistaken? Are we doing something that is wrong? What happened? So first of all, we all know that is today the majority of the families having this problem. We had imagination that we're gonna have ideal family. We're gonna be a group, each one will help the other one. We're supporting each other. And we had in mind that the kids will offer help from themselves, that they're gonna feel the needs of the parents, will be considerate, and appreciate the effort that we're putting as parents. Are they appreciative? No. Considerate? Are they offering help from themselves? Is a child coming to the kitchen and say, "Mommy, can I help you with something?"
I never saw that. No.
When you're going to hear this, you know that the Mashiach is coming.
Yes.
We know the picture that we have. Most of the kids don't want to help, and they don't understand what is the tumult, what is the noise, why all the time we have to help, and why Dafka me? I have other siblings. And by the way, this is the job of the parents. It's not our job. And the parents from the other side, they're explaining, right? They try to convince them, giving them musar shmuzes, complaining, criticizing all day. This house is not hotel. We have to participate. What's going on over here? And the kids talk to the wall. What's happening to us and how we can take care of it. The $1 million question, right? How can we turn it from negative to be positive and to see the day that our kids helping us? So let me change the attitude a little bit. Okay? We spoke about it, I think, in one of the classes in length. So now it's some kind of repetition. But now I'm going to talk something else, how to look at the situation in totally different view. It will ease up the tension very much. Did you see once a person that don't like to help? To contribute? Is there such a thing? If you see such a person, it means he doesn't have a neshama. And neshama is a part of Hashem. And Hashem is only giving. Hashem is not taking. He doesn't need anything. So the neshama that we have wants to give. Yearning to give. So how come our kids, we don't see it? So what are we claiming? They don't have a soul? You can see it in very young children because we not yet have the time to ruin them. So they still natural. They have the nature. Every child wants to help. Did you see once a child taking a broom and he wants to sweep the floor and the broom is much taller than him? Did you see it once?
Yeah, we have a 3-year-old grandson. He has a broom. He has a snow blower, a weed whacker. He goes all over. He's working all over to help.
To
3
help
years
you.
old. At two, actually. Starting
Pretending, yeah.
at 2 years old. Yes. Everything.
No.
Cooking, everything.
He goes to the closet. You know where is the broom? He
Yeah.
pull it out, and he is a volunteer. He wants to sweep the floor.
Yeah.
They want to do everything.
At
Take
3
out
years old.
the garbage, everything.
Yeah. He wants to clean the table. He wants to help his mommy with the garbage. Or if you have still a vacuum cleaner, he want to take the there. He doesn't know yet how to operate it, so he said, that's what they're doing. Meaning right away he says, I have an neshama. I want to help. When they have a small brother or sister, don't they want to put the bottle inside the mouth?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, Rav.
So they do want to help. They want to fix the house according to their taste, okay? According to their taste. But they want to do it. Isn't your small kid, sometimes when you're making a dough, she wants to help you, right? It did happen to you once?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Brave and
Yeah.
fall off.
2 years old, they can start making challah at 2 years old. Roll the dough.
Okay. So they do want.
Everything.
They do want to help.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mommy, can I wash dishes? כזאתי, קטנה ככה. That small, she wants to wash dishes. Very good. Who is resisting this help?
The parents, the mom.
Yes. Ima says, don't bother me now. I have to finish the chalot Friday. I don't have time. We'll do it another time. You push the child out. Why? It's not comfortable. You don't trust him. It doesn't suit them. It's dangerous, etc., etc. But did they offer help, yes or no?
Yes, they did.
Who resisted the help?
The mother.
They're complaining why they don't help. So now, slowly, slowly, the kids are stopping to try. Mommy don't need my help. Mommy don't trust my help. And they're becoming very passive. I'm not saying to give him to the iron and to iron shirts. That's a sakana already. So if you are afraid, if they're gonna wash the crystal bowl or the plates, they'll break. Okay, so tell them, you know what? I'll do this. You do the forks, the knives, all the metal that if it fall, it will not break. But let her help. If it's a boy, let him help. Meaning you see that he wants or she wants, don't push it out. Find something to supplement it if you're afraid that he might break something. So find something that don't break. He say, here. The child wants, he said, Mommy, can I help you to fold the laundry? What are you going to say?
Yes, I would give them the socks to match and fold the socks.
But usually what we say,
No.
is that I can manage over here on my own. Maybe you're going to go and fix your room. Let me tell you something. A child that helps and he feels that he has value and he feels that he is part of the family, he developed along the years, I belong somewhere. I belong. I'm part of the family. So he has the connection and he cares because he is connected to whatever. Our kids are disconnected. Ima in the kitchen and she is on the sofa with a phone or I don't know what. Total disconnection. And Ima not only breaking, she's eating herself. Why she's not coming to help me? What is this? What they're teaching them in the yeshiva? Why don't they teach chesed and this and that? Well, teach chesed, not chesed. If you let them do what, if you're going to encourage him, and he will feel that he is appreciated, he's part of the family, his self-image will grow with him. His confidence. That's what we want. Now, we spoke about it many times. Some parents, by them, everything have to be perfect. So they don't leave even the kids a place to help. The house look like a pharmacy. And the kids see that Ima, she is organized, everything is clean, neat. She don't need our help. She managing very nice on their own. So, to perfect parents, organized and neat, you cannot help them. You cannot. Because they did already everything. So here is Ima. Listen to the line, what I'm going to say now. Basically, I don't need your help. I can manage on my own. I only want you to be mechunachim, meaning with chinuch, and you should learn how to help. What did you hear now?
Contradiction.
How? Very good. Okay.
Well, she said, I don't need your help, but I want you to learn through chinuch how to help. I want you to learn how to help. Where you're going to learn, I don't know.
That's exactly what it is.
Very good.
A child feels I'm not needed. They can do without me. I'm a furniture over here. So why should he help? He has to feel that you need his help. If he feels that you don't need his help, why should he help? He got the message already. You don't need him. So when you're asking him to help, he said, she's getting on my case now. Why she's bothering me? She don't need my help. And now they're starting to argue, I don't want to help. Because in the back of his mind, she can manage. She don't want me to play. So in this kind of a house, when the kids will leave this house, they will not know even how to give. They've never been trained, they've never been got chinuch to give. When we באמת need help, he is sending a different message all the way. Do I need help or I want to give a chinuch to my child to help? You hear what I'm saying? Do I need the help, and through the help the child will get a chinuch? Or באמת, I don't need his help, I just want to give him a chinuch. What's the difference?
One is you're involving him, and that's how he's growing and learning. And the second one is you're not letting him be involved, but you want him to help.
Why? Very good. Why, when Ima don't feel well, Ima sick in bed, Are the children starting to help?
Yes.
And how? It's a fact. When we see that the kids feel that behemet you need help, they are the first one to jump. How? When Ima don't feel well, or there is a simcha in the family and the kids right away, they see that they need it, they're going to jump in. Erev Chag or Erev Shabbat, when they feel that we truly need help, they'll be there. They have more open to help. No. Come, take it, please.
It's so true, Cora. But also you have some people who are outsiders pushing them also away. For example, I had experience with my oldest one, with my son. When he was 9 years old, he was mopping the floors. So my neighbor, who's Bukharian, saw him mopping the floors, and she made such a big balagan. Oh my gosh, your son is mopping the floors? Oh my. And then she turns to her girls and she goes, look, it's a boy and he's mopping the floors. He's washing the floors at home. I looked at her like, what's wrong with him washing the floors? So she looks at me, she goes, very nice. You want to give me some training? How did you teach your son to mop the floors? I said, I told him to do it and he's doing it. I said, if he needs to wash the floors, the bathroom, he's going to wash the bathroom also. She's like literally shocked. And then my son goes, Ima, you see, it's really not my job. You know, my sister should do it. So I told him, just because you're a boy doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean just because you're a boy, you're exempt from everything and have to throw it on your sister. So, you know, sometimes these type of people also push them away.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. We have to correct a few things. You know, I heard already the music. We have to correct it. I'm coming back to you. When Ima will get up on her feet, she is back in the kitchen. Pitom, you see the kids stopping to help. What happened?
Do they feel unneeded anymore?
What?
Do they feel unneeded anymore?
Yeah. Ima knows how to manage. She don't need us. When she fell on her bed, she was ill, then we felt that we need to fill the gap. But now she's back. Okay, so we exempt. What I'm trying to say is you have to show your kids that you're not an angel and you're not Mrs. Perfect and I need help. When the child feels that Ima needs help behemet, he'll be there. Some parents, they cannot see the child sitting just like that, especially the Bukharian ones, right? Don't be, she gonna learn to be lazy. So right away, do this, do that. And she said, I don't want to do. Why? Because you don't need me. You're trying to give me a chinuch, but you don't need me. So I don't feel that I need it. So this case, they resist right away. Did you get this point?
Yes, Rav. Now, yes, Rav. I just wanted to ask, so how does a parent reverse that? If the parent was constantly don't do this and criticizing when the child did help. How can they reverse that now?
Change your attitude. And soon I'll tell you how. So first of all, you show him, I need you. Ima is not perfect. Example, let's say you have an infant at home, all of a sudden the infant vomit. And an Ima is saying, oi, can somebody get me, please, baby wipes? The baby just, you want to tell me that the kids will not care?
Of course they will. They'll run to get
They're
it.
gonna run.
Yeah, they're gonna
Why
run
they running now?
because you need them.
Now they know Ima cannot manage. She's stuck with the baby, so now we have to help. They will help. They will jump.
Rob, aren't there some children that are just stubborn? Even if you let them, you don't care if they break the dishes. Like I personally don't care. I'd rather them help, even if it's not clean. I'll do it after, but just to teach them. Aren't there children just are stubborn? Gardan tahta, like stubborn.
They're not. Another point, extremely important point, is our attitude, our approach to the subject of helping at home. So it's very important to know that to help at home is a privilege, is not obligation. Let me ask you a question. Eating ice cream, is it obligation or is it privilege?
Privilege.
Ah,
Privilege.
Privilege, joy.
you have to treat the help at home like ice cream. And that's the chinuch that we have to give. To do chesed at home is a privilege, it's not obligation. The same thing with every mitzvah. And we spoke about it. To pray, is it obligation or is it a privilege?
It's a privilege.
Privilege. You don't want to pray? Okay. So you don't want ice cream? Okay. Your loss. So we have to change our attitudes and to send signals. You're losing the privilege. Okay, fine. That's what you want? Okay. It's a gift. If the child knows that to help Ima is a gift, is a privilege, you think he will let it go?
No, I'll grab the mitzvah.
So we, the parents, have to show him, we're giving you a matana, the opportunity to help. You don't want it? Okay. Your loss. No ice cream for you. And we have to believe in what we're saying, and this is the right attitude. This is the hashkafa of the Torah. Who does more chesed? The one who gives $1 to the poor man, or the poor man doing chesed with the one who gave him the money?
The poor man is giving him the ability to do the chesed.
The Gemara said that the ani have more zechuyot than the one who gives the money. Why? He's supplying the privilege to get a mitzvah. If there is no anim, there is no mitzvah. So why are we getting upset at the child? Maybe our communication to the child is bichlal wrong. Because we show them everything, you must do it. Obligation, obligation, your job, your job. Job right away, it calls for resistance. I don't want to do. So let me say a few practical advices. Find an empty wall, buy a paper, and write all the things that you need help with. And write in the big letters. HELP. Help. And say, I'm giving you the privilege, each one to write next to the job that I said, who wants to do what. Meaning I have a box of ice cream over here. Which ice cream do you want? Strawberry? Chocolate? Coffee? Pistachio? Which one do you want? It's the list. If somebody comes and says, I don't want ice cream. Okay, I will eat your ice cream. Thank you very much. Can we adopt such an approach?
Yes. It's going to take work, Rav, like you said.
You're not going to get upset?
Going to work on it. We're human, Rav. Savanu, that Rav said. It takes time.
So now there is a child that he doesn't like to help. Okay, he has some issues. So now we know this child, we have to encourage him. Savlanut, invest with patience to get from him help. Even if he comes to help, he make much more balagan than help. But this you have to encourage. It's a kol hakavod to you. He's helping. Let me ask you a question. Every time that you're asking help from your child? Are you checking if he is able to do it? Is it the right time to ask from him? I'll give you an example. You need a babysitter. From 4:30 to 7, you have to go somewhere. Now, you have a neighbor, a friend, that she's coming from work 4:15. Are you going to knock on her door and say, maybe you can watch my kids until 7 o'clock?
You're not gonna do that because I know she just walked in home.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can ask her in advance.
Uh-huh. So you know already that the time is not suitable to ask her to watch my kids, right? Who you gonna look for? For a
Babysitter?
person who doesn't work, or she works half a day until 12 o'clock or something. A babysitter, they have time. When we asking help from somebody outside of the family, we very considerate. Oh, she's too old, he's too young. We don't want to bother him. Maybe he has tests, finals, this and that. We very considerate whom to call. Maybe he can watch our kids. And we're looking for a person that has the ability to help. Because we don't want to put him in a situation that he doesn't feel, comfortable to say no. When it comes to our kids, are we that considerate?
No, we just tell them to do it. Unfortunately, Rev, there's a question whenever you're ready. Someone's asking a question.
What's the question?
If a teenager is immersed in Torah learning, should he or she still be convinced to help around the house, or should they just convinced to help around the house, or should they just learn?
If Behemet is learning,
Yeah, I'm just reading. Yeah, I'm assuming.
he will ask, Ima, do you need me to help you? If Behemet is a learner. Then Ima will tell him, I'd rather you sit and learn. Okay? Okay. But at least he came to offer himself.
Meaning it is not a priority to help.
It is. He should come from himself. Ask Ima, Ima, can I help you?
But he does offer when he's free.
Even when he is not free. Even before he sits and learn at home, right? He should ask his Ima, Ima, I'm going to learn. Do you need my help? I'm here to help you. It's very nice. So Ima can say yes, and she can say no. I'd rather you sit and learn. And he should say, are you sure? Don't worry. Later on, I can learn extra. But I don't want you to be tired. Can I help you? That's a conversation that we like to hear. Otherwise,
Quite a question. What if you have siblings that decide among themselves that they want to help? Like they decide themselves what they're gonna do. And they're telling Ima, we don't need your help, just go sit down. We got it. We're gonna do it ourselves.
Chazak
Do you
u'baruch. Chazak
can I
u'baruch.
just go sit and let them do whatever they want
Yes,
themselves?
That's so
absolutely.
beautiful. Tehillah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, my kids,
Absolutely.
Incredible.
they always tell me, Ima, go sit, I got it. And when I do it, they get upset. So I learn my lesson. I just sit down and let them do it. Just
I'll
wanted
tell
to
you what, you buy a pack of candies and you throw it there like
to
in
grown
the
ups.
shul.
They're
Like
not
in the
interested
shul, you
in
know how they throw? That's what they deserve.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Quentin. Thank you.
When you're learning the right Torah, the kids will be different. They'll understand. That's what we teach all the time. But we're talking now little kids. Less than, we're starting from young age, right? So we have to consider if they're able to do it, not able to do it. Maybe they have too much homework. Maybe they're under pressure. Who knows what? Can they say no to our request? Am I asking him or I'm commanding him? Here is the main question now. Please, let's be honest.
We're commanding, we're demanding, we're not asking.
Good.
We're ordering around. You do this.
So we're becoming a commander.
Yes.
So we're not asking anymore. So let's say you're saying to a child, can you pick up this, please? And if he says no, what's going to happen now? Oy vavoy. I said, please, but how did you say please? Pick it up, please. If this is a request or this is a command. Anybody home?
Yes, Rav.
Huh?
Rav, I didn't understand when you said, please, can you pick it up? It could still sound like a demand. It depends on the tone.
Oh.
The tone makes a difference. Rav, there's also 2 questions for you when you're available.
Okay. When you say, please, it should sound like we need your help. We're asking. We're not demanding. Is there a difference between asking and demanding?
Of course.
Yes, for sure.
Usually what we do,
Commanding. Give out orders.
so right away you're going to hear resistance. Let me show you alternative way. when a child don't want to help. Don't get angry and don't get stuck with your disappointment. Example. Rivkale, please fold the laundry, please. No, mommy, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Oh, how do we feel that moment?
Frustrated, sad.
Yeah.
What do you mean I don't feel like it? We get angry. So Ima saying, Chaval, you missed the opportunity. But I can offer you other things that you can help me if you don't want to fold the laundry. Meaning I can offer you a different ice cream. When they see that we're getting angry, so it's becoming a war zone. Who will win, who will lose? So the chinuch is already over. There is no chinuch. Now is a fight over the authority who will implement. That's not a good place to be. If it was me, I'll tell you what I will say. Okay, I'll wait patiently until you feel like it. So,
What if it happening among the siblings? Let's say one of the siblings said to their siblings who's younger to do it, and the younger said no, just like Rabbi mentioned. How is the older one supposed to react to it? They get frustrated. Mommy, how come you keeping quiet? You didn't do it to us. Why are you keeping quiet to him or to her, for example? How
first
do
of
you?
all, why the brother asking him what to do?
No, because let's say, for example, they want him to be involved, for example, to clean the table and stuff.
Who
And
is they? Who is they?
the older siblings want the youngster ones to be involved in cleaning after Shabbat the table, and they're telling the youngster, can you please bring whatever is on the table to the kitchen so we could put it away? And the child says no.
Okay.
And then they get frustrated. Ima, how come you told us to do it? You made us do it. You told us that we have to do it. How come you're keeping quiet here now? Like you're trying not to involve yourself.
Okay, he
But they're
missed
getting
the
frustrated.
privilege. He's too young. He don't understand. You gave him a gift. He didn't want to take it.
So that's what I should say.
Yeah, so you got all the gifts.
Okay, thank you, Kodav.
Rav, on that topic, somebody wrote a question. If a child wants a pricey item that's not a need but a want, can a parent have her work for it, like doing extra chores?
What does he want?
I don't know.
This kind of questions I cannot ask because I have to know.
She said very expensive shoes.
Why does he need it for?
I'm waiting for her to type. I don't know. Oh, doesn't need it, but wants it.
Then you have to explain the child, we don't have the funds for this. We'll buy shoes.
Because the friends have it.
Here we go. He said, so then you have a job to do to tell them you don't look what your friend have. You have to be sameach with what you have. Meaning you have a project.
So on that topic, Rav, with chores, should a parent give rewards, especially if they're little, like 4 or 5 years old, 7 years old? Should they be giving, let's say, little treats, or should they be giving them money towards something, like we'll go out for pizza or ice cream, like rewards? Should they be doing it to teach them? No, they should just do it because we're asking.
When the child eating ice cream, do you give him a reward?
No, Rav, you don't, because that is the reward, the ice cream.
You see, we have a problem. We have a problem. That's why I want to bring you to recognition of something. We don't feel that the mitzvah is ice cream. It's something, it's a privilege.
Right.
So the child feel it's a burden. So let me go through the burden and then I get a treat. So the ice cream is more important than the mitzvah. That's a chinuch?
No, but I thought Rav said in order to teach them, because they don't have a Yetzer Tov right now, that we should teach them what a mitzvah is to be sweet. So we're training them. So we shouldn't, like, even in school, when they say the alphabet, they get a chocolate chip, they get a candy. So we shouldn't do that.
I'll buy you treats for Shabbat.
What if it is in Shabbat, like setting the Shabbat table? Can you give them, so you shouldn't give them anything. You should let them just like this. Do it because it's a privilege.
The best gift is, did you think once why the husband, when he cannot, he buys his wife a bracelet, the earrings, why?
Because she wants it. I don't know. No.
Because he's not a communicator. He doesn't. So he said, you know what? Let me buy her things that will make her happy. The neshama you don't make happy with jewelry. It's not going to work. The neshama needs emotions, spiritual, that will work. To help Ima is something spiritual. And we have a job to do as a parent. To talk about it, to buy books that talking about helping. What a mitzvah is this? How Chafetz Chaim used to help his Ima, and how this tzaddik, and how the Tanaim and the Amoraim in the Gemara, Friday they took off and they came home and they helped their wife. So important, you have to make it.
So we have to make it a value in their eyes, Rav?
Of course. Today, almost nothing have a value anymore.
No. Even a toy, they'll play with it for 5 minutes. I'm bored.
I'm bored, yeah, זהו, גמר.
I don't understand that.
Every material things, it's good for 10, 15 minutes, maximum a day. And then, okay, גמרנו. What's next?
That doesn't it coming down again, Rav, to value of a possession, caring for something?
You see, when you're sending a child a signal, I will not get upset. You missed an opportunity. How many times you think a child can hear, you miss the privilege and you miss the gift and you miss the opportunity, and yeah, they will break to pieces. And you say, Kol hakavod to Malka, she got all the reward for the mitzvot. You miss the privilege. You missed it. And they see that you're not upset. And you're saying to Malka, Kol hakavod, very good. You don't need to buy her no gifts, no clue. She feel good about herself.
Thank you, Rav.
When was the last time when your child tell you, I don't feel like it? So when did you answer, okay, I'll wait until you're going to feel like it?
Never.
Are they expecting such an answer?
No.
Total surprise. Oh. Keep your calmness.
But then it's not going to get done, Rabbi. I have two girls, 8 years old and 11, and I need help with the laundry, and they hate folding laundry. If I ask them to do it, they don't do it. They say, I don't care. It could be there for 3-4 days. They're not going to do it. How do I encourage them?
So maybe they like to do something else.
Yeah, but I need help with the laundry.
I need a babysitter. I don't care that you just came from work. They don't like him. Why to force them? Find something else. And through this, at the end, they're going to come there.
So basically, just leave them alone and tell them not to fold their laundry?
Do something else. Put a list. Each one should put his name, what he wants to do. If I'll interpret it to the language of Chinuch, what ice cream do you want? We have ice cream on a cone, ice cream as a sandwich, ice cream in a cup. What type of an ice cream you want?
Mm-hmm. But my 11-year-old doesn't like to wash dishes. She doesn't like to clean the bathrooms. She doesn't like to fold laundry.
So what she likes?
She likes to bake.
Good.
But how much can she bake already? I need help. I don't need so much help around the kitchen. I need help with cleaning the house.
But you have more kids. What do you want from her?
The other ones are too small. A 2-year-old and a 5-year-old boys.
Bring a cleaning help from the outside.
My husband is against it. He says if you're gonna bring a cleaning lady, the kids are gonna be lazy.
So now we're getting into Shlom problems and so on. You see what you're saying? You're saying very good. You're helping me. Thank you very much.
But it's the truth, Rebbe. If I bring in a cleaning lady, they're gonna see, okay, I don't need to clean. Let a cleaning lady come. They're gonna get lazy.
No. They see that Ima cares. I see that you don't like to fold laundry. Okay. but I see that you like to bake. Kol hakavod. So maybe you can help me with the baking. Why to shut her off? Don't do that.
Even when she bakes, she doesn't like to clean up after herself. I have to wash the dirty dishes. The kitchen is a mess. I get more frustrated.
She's 11 years old. What do you want from her?
I guess maybe too many high expectations.
You belong in the army. You'll be a very good captain, extremely good.
But Rav,
Okay.
they helped with the baking, but shouldn't the responsibility be, you could enjoy, but you also have to be responsible to clean the pan, whatever you did, no? It's a pan. We're not talking about 500 dishes, just one pan that you
Again,
use.
you're saying they have to.
No, not have to, but shouldn't it be? You could bake, kol hakavod, but just don't forget to clean up after
So
yourself.
here we go. So tell them, you know what was the biggest avodah in Bet HaMikdash? That the Kohanim used to fight for that? Fight. And at the end, they made a lottery. Who is going to clean all the ashes from the Mizbeach, from the altar, after they burning the animals there? You have to plant over here, yes, that
Yeah.
to help Ima is like you're helping in the temple. You have a job to do as a parent. So you can make your house as an army camp.
Which doesn't work.
Not at all. So you're upset. The kids are upset. Everybody is upset. The whole atmosphere in the house is a chaos. What did you gain?
Nothing but stress.
Meaning the highway that you took, the approach that you're taking is not good. So change highways, Ribono Shel Olam. It's like you're driving on the highway. You need to get to LA, but pitom you see, this is the way to Texas. You stopping your car, you take a driver, and say, I'm gonna change the sign. Can you change the sign? Okay, change the sign. Where you gonna get?
Texas.
Texas.
Rob, we didn't have these methods before, so we're just all used to what our parents would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listen to what I say. Change. We have to change. That's what we're here for. So now, let's say that the child says, oof, okay, I'll do it, nagging me. Okay. The more he nags, the more he complains, meaning it's difficult for him, right? For the other one, it's easy. For him is what?
It's hard.
Hard. Good. So what does he need? He needs more appreciation, more encouragement. It's hard for him. Instead, what you say? I don't understand this child. Why the brother doing it? What's the matter with you? Why are you complaining all day long? We have to do the opposite. Ima, I'm appreciating your work even more. Such a good boy. I know it's difficult for you. I know. I paid attention how difficult it is for you. And kol hakavod, you were able to overcome your obstacles. I'm so proud of you.
Rav,
Now, are we implementing the effort that the child puts, or we implementing or we want to see what's the outcome? Won't we emphasizing?
the outcome, usually.
Ima said to the daughter, okay, clean the dishes. She cleaned the dishes. Wow, 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 wow. The kitchen looks like, especially the countertops, like a sea of soap. You see the water, your eyes, you want to scream, what did you do? Instead, if you know how to be mechanechet, kol hakavod to my daughter. She washed all the dishes. I see how much effort you put. Your husband will be a lucky one. Kol hakavod to you. What do you think will happen?
She'll want to do more and more.
So what we do, Mr. Perfect,
Perfectionist, you mean, Rav?
I can't believe my eyes. What did you do? How much soap did you put? Why did I give you? Why did I let you do it? Stupid me. Why did I let you do it? Now I have to clean after you again and again over. You think somebody will help you?
No, she won't do it again.
And if the child don't want to help, what do? Okay, I'll punish you. For not eating ice cream, are you going to punish a child?
No.
You don't want to do? Okay, fine. You're
Rav,
missing the reward, and you're missing the privilege, you're missing the gift. Your sister will get all the reward. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, you see that you're not budging, you're not getting upset. You're missing. That child, they will break down at the end. You say, let me feel the privilege. So to help, they have to help, yes. But don't present it as an obligation. We have to present it as what?
as a privilege.
Privilege, yes. We have to emphasize it as a zechut to help. Who wants to have the zechut to help Ima? Nobody? Okay, I'll get all the zechuyot. I'll get the privilege 1 time, 2 times, 5 times, 10 times. The kids will get into the subconscious. That's to do chesed and to help is a privilege, is not. And if I will not do it, is my loss. That's a chinuch. We will talk about obligations in the family. Yes, the child has to know he has obligations. We have to teach him how. This I said already yesterday. School is your obligation. Homework is your obligation. We have to know exactly how to define everything and to categorize everything in the right places. And so, understood?
Yes, Rob, loud and clear.
Yes, Rabbi, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Motzei Shabbat, we're not gonna have a class
Okay.
because it's late. I'll see you Sunday.
Bezrat Hashem.
Yirtzeh Hashem.
Have a good Shabbos.
Sunday, 9 o'clock, as usual. Have a Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom, Rav. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Shabbat
Thank you, Rabbi.
shalom. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.